giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom News Leaders.
Hello everyone and welcome to Mediacom News Leaders. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Carol Kelly. Joining us today from Shelter House in Iowa City, Development Director Angelica Vannatta. Angelica, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So you can't just do the same old, same old. We got to do brand new up and coming events.
Yeah.
We've got a new one coming up at the end of the month. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so in June, on June 30th, will be our first annual Break the Cycle of Homelessness bike ride. It is a 15-mile fun ride, and we do hope that families will participate in it. So it won't be like a 30 or 50-mile route, and we do have a lot of fun things planned for that. But the opportunity then for the community to really rally around Shelter House and help support the organization and all of our services and programs.
So tell us a little bit about the day, the date, and kind of what the activities are going to happen that day.
Right, again, that's Saturday, June 30th. It's going to start out at Terry Trueblood at 10:15, and registration will open at 9 o'clock. So we'll have a few activities out at that area before the ride starts. And then we'll have several stops along the way. The Vine will be our first stop and we'll end at Big Grove. But for the children, of course, we'll have Yotopia and Molly's Cupcakes, and hopefully the airliner will be all set up for that as well. And we'll have greeters at each of those areas, welcoming all of our riders, our participants to that space. And for anybody who isn't interested in riding bikes that day, because although we are in Iowa and everybody loves riding bikes, there are some people who may choose not to. So we'll have a lot of specials going on at each of those route stops throughout the day to help support the event and the Shelter House.
Let's talk about the registration for this event. Is there a fundraising component to it, or how does that work?
Yeah, and so this event is a little bit different from the other events that we have at Shelter House. We call this a peer-to-peer fundraising event. Individuals who sign up, we just ask that they kick their support into high gear and fundraise for us. Anyone who fundraises $100 or more will receive a t-shirt, and anyone who fundraises $250 or more will be a VIP member, and we'll have free drink tickets and food tickets and kind of have a special area for them at Big Grove at the end of the ride. So anybody who wants to participate then can go to our website to sign up and just click on register, and then you can create your own fundraising page.
And what makes this fundraiser different than the others that you've done?
Really, again, it's the opportunity for the community to fundraise on our behalf. We do have a lot of great support from everybody throughout Johnson County and certainly in Iowa City, but we want to branch out and seek some support from other people. So if I am doing the bike ride, I might ask my family in Atlanta to donate to my efforts for the bike ride as well. So really, we're just trying to engage as many people throughout the United States as we can. And Shelter House in Iowa City really has a lot of important things that we're doing that can help create better communities for everybody across the state and certainly across the country.
How can someone get involved? Obviously, register for the bike ride itself, but you probably need volunteers.
Absolutely. We need a lot of volunteers along the way. We'd love to have people cheering on our bike riders and then greeters at some of those route stops. So anybody who's interested in either signing up or donating or volunteering can reach out to us at shelterhouseiowa.org, or they can certainly call our office and get some more information.
Obviously, educating the public about Shelter House is a huge component whenever you do fundraisers. Can you talk a little bit about where this money does go and how it stays local?
Right. So all of the funds that are raised through this event or any of our fundraising events does help all of our programs here at Shelter House in Iowa City, and it helps us connect individuals who are experiencing homelessness with housing case managers to help them move beyond homelessness. So if they need support finding a job or finding a place to live, we can help them with all of those things as well. But truly our ultimate goal is to end homelessness, so we have some additional projects and intervention programs that help with that as well. And all of the funds that we raise through these events help with those individuals in our community.
If someone did need your services or wanted to learn a little bit more about it or just needed a little helping hand, where can they go and how can they learn more?
There's a lot of great information on our website. I definitely recommend them checking out our programs. Again, that website is shelterhouseiowa.org. And then we have a frequently asked questions section so they can read through that and kind of find out what the process may be if they do need that support. But we're just a phone call away, and we have wonderful shelter coordinators who can help answer their questions over the phone as well.
It's always a pleasure, Angelica. Thank you for joining us. This has been Mediacom News Leaders, your opportunity to get the full story from the most reliable sources exclusively on Mediacom News Leaders.